Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm starting a new series for Create This Book on my channel where I will be completing a couple of pages from the book in every video I make about it. So I really hope you'll enjoy this series. For anyone who doesn't know what Create This Book is, it is a prompt art journal by the art YouTuber Moriah Elizabeth. These books have art prompts that inspire you to make art in more creative and fun ways. Currently I have Create This Book 2 and in today's video I will be doing 2 pages from this book, so without any further ado, let's get started. The first page says fill the empty space, which is not a prompt as such, so you can just freestyle. I wanted to make this page a little interactive, so I made use of this brown paper. The idea for this page was inspired by fairy tales, so a brown paper door would make for the interactive element of the page. I made the sketch for the main page off camera because the area was small and my head was getting in the way. I drew a gnome with a wooden placard saying hi, and I thought it would be a fun idea to draw a gnome because these adorable little creatures are known to protect the treasures underground. So in this case, we could say that the gnome is going to protect my creativity or my artworks that I will be putting in this book further. I also added some floral elements around the gnome to make it look like a garden and make the illustration more colorful. For the colors, I am using regular water-based markers to block the main colors of the drawing. The paper is very thin and there's no texture on it, so I think most mediums will glide onto it nicely. However, since this is a book and does not have very thick paper, other heavy mediums like alcohol markers or watercolors might bleed through the next pages. The book has a page for tips and tricks where you can find more details on what mediums would work on the pages, so if you have a copy, you can refer to that page. In my case, the water-based markers were working just fine and it did not bleed through. Now I'm working on this wooden door to add more details on it. After adding the details to the door, I added some strips of paper, as you can see, to stick it to the page of the book to hide the main drawing under it. After sticking it, I wrote "Flip Me" on the strip at the bottom of the door, so whoever opens this book, they will see this message and flip the door over like opening the door, and they'll be greeted by this cute gnome saying hi. So with this, the first page is completed now. Let's move on to the next prompt. The next prompt says create a fresh start, and there's a space to write the beginning date of the book and my goals for this book on the next page. I forgot to write the beginning date while I was recording this video, but I added it later on, so I think it will be a mystery for all you guys until I finish this book and do a final flip through. Also, anyone wondering why I did not decorate the front cover, it's just because I wasn't feeling it at the moment because I did not have an idea for that yet. So I thought I'd leave it for later on and do it when something comes to my mind. Now, coming back to the prompt on this page, it says, decorate this page with things that remind you of new beginnings. When I think about new beginnings, mostly bright and cheerful things come to my mind, like the rainbow or a beautiful garden with blooming flowers. I had a certain composition in my mind, so I wanted to do a rough sketch before I started drawing on the book directly. And now I'm just refining it on the page in the book. I drew two cute snails sitting together and smiling at everyone, and a little girl with a paintbrush and a paint bucket in her hand, painting the rainbow. While I was doing this drawing, I did not think about the goals I had for this book, but after finishing it, I did come up with a few goals, 2 to be precise, and I wrote them down, which you will see later on in the video. The little girl with the paintbrush painting the rainbow gives off the vibe that sky is her canvas and her creative space. She's definitely having fun with her friends, which are the two cute snails. For the materials I used on this page, I used some watercolors, the same water-based markers, some crayons and color pencils later on for details. I started off with painting the rainbow first by blocking the main colors of the rainbow using watercolor, and I did not use very wet paintbrush because, like I already said, the paper is not that thick, but I still wanted to do a light wash because it is quicker. Since it was a light wash, the colors did not bleed through to the next page. While adding the details to this drawing, I also worked on the interactive element of this page, which is going to be a cloud and a sun, because when talking about new beginnings, how can we forget sunshine? Sunshine and rainbows scream endless possibilities and new beginnings to me. I know there are many ways we can interpret this prompt, so do let me know your thoughts in the comments. How would you interpret this prompt? For the interactive element, I drew a cloud and the sun on a separate sheet of paper. I cut them out along with another little strip of paper which I'm going to attach to the back of the sun so it can easily go inside the cloud and be pulled out. To stick the cloud to the page, I only added glue to the lower half of the cloud because I wanted to create like a pocket. So the sun could go inside the cloud, and when we pull it out, it comes out to make everything bright and beautiful. With that, the second page of this book is complete too, and this is how it turned out. Now let's take a final look at both the pages I created today. I added some details to the back of the door in the first page and also wrote down my goals for this book on the second page, which is to be creative and figure things out along the way and not really stress about a lot of things. You can also try these ideas in your sketchbook. I think these prompts would make a good sketchbook exercise. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really excited to take this series forward and finish this book so we can have a final flip through. Thank you for watching and take care. See you soon.